Today I'm going to be presenting Sandler Partners. It's a brokerage service that sells technology through brokers, also considered a distributor of technologies. The problem is that they're the smallest company in the industry and they're not growing fast enough to catch the competition. They're strong and they've got a strong company culture, strong partner relations. It's a private company. Its commissions, assurance, and payment reliability is above industry level standards, and they escalate for supporting their brokers with providers. They're on the edge of profitability, though. They lack lead generation services, which is something that new brokers care about. There's online confusion and misinformation around services because there's another Sandler company with a similar logo and color scheme. There's also less access to capital because they're not institutionally backed. The growth of IT and tech provides an opportunity, as well as the new markets that are using tech. There's also an opportunity in automation and AI. Microsoft provides a threat. Large competitors have more leeway with their margins. There are tech advisory platforms that are entering in an alternative but similar business. An economic downturn could slow growth at a time when everything is razor thin in terms of margins. The negative perception of brokers on some MSP forums or managed service provider forums causes some issues as well. And MSPs wanting more and being offered too much is also an issue. The tech platform is a valuable asset, but it's just competitive parity because everybody has one. The commission's assurance is a temporary competitive advantage, but quickly being caught up with. The proprietary analytics and data is inimitable, but it's not organized to capture value. And the brand reputation, as well as the human capital retention and skill growth, are both sustainable competitive advantages. There's a political push to make contractors employees. Downturn could slow growth at a time when it's needed. Changing workforce demographics are affecting who's hired and who does what, and the age of the MSPs. And in terms of CSR, there's a competitor that hunts elephants and lions in Africa for fun and lied to investors. Both events are on video. AI and automation is also something that's happening in the technological sphere. Environmental-wise, there are stricter regulations and more demand for eco-friendly, energy-efficient technologies. Foreign actors are also hacking U.S. companies. And the Microsoft issue became a legal issue with the Justice Department coming down on them and unbundling teams from their other software to prevent monopoly practices. The threat of entry to this industry is very low. The bargaining power is low to medium. The bargaining power of buyers is moderate because of some superstar contractors with significant negotiating power because of the amount of business they do. The threat of substitutes is really low, and rivalry among competitors is there. It's very high, but the industry is growing so fast that everybody is growing regardless of that. The implications from this is that it's important to stay on top of new technology, maintain excellent partner relations, that the tech advisory platforms are unsustainable, so just outlast them. Commissions assurance is going to be a temporary competitive advantage. Annual ability to sell the highest number of deals is going to be the primary driver of industry success. The higher number of sales leading to economies of scale and profitability. Deals in terms of money and number of deals. AI and automation is going to be very important for margins. Figuring that out will be very helpful. And too many superstars right now have too much influence and buyer power. And sustainability is important to people now. The recommendations are to invest in differentiated offerings for partners, to develop and promote services that address specific unmet needs of lead generation, to go above and beyond for the partners, to hold the current level of investment in commissions assurance as it is, to have more personal touch point with agents, and to reward increases in agent selling year over year. So if they beat their sales from one year, you give them a reward. Also, considering expanding into new regions with lower levels of competition can be really helpful. Looking for new places to innovate in service delivery or technology offerings that make competition irrelevant. Integrating AI to automate business processes and providing predictive analytics and enabling cost savings and efficiency with it would also be very integral and helpful. The offering of automation tools as part of service packages to brokers could also be very useful, and offering sustainability as a service for each would also be very helpful. Developing a platform online where businesses can submit tickets for IT support that get converted to leads on a lead generation software that is provided to the agents would also be very helpful. That's it. Here's my bibliography. I had a lot of sources. Here's some more sources. I think it's got one more. Yeah, I think that's the last one. There you go.